Welcome to episode 1 of possibly a return of the connections to the channel. I did do the connections vertical wise on both TikTok and YouTube, and then I stopped it, and then I brought it back for a little bit, and then I stopped it again. So maybe we'll make a return to it. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. It's usually not my friend, but we'll see. First thing right out the gate I see is fire, water, gas, electric. At least 3 of these I could see like utilities. But because fire isn't like necessarily a utility, I would say like elements, maybe. That's the main thing I can think of. Let's try that. 1 away. Okay. I see tailor, fashion, mold, shape. Actually, fashion might not make sense with that one. Carpenter. I could see maybe like writer, carpenter, army. I don't know. There. Tailor, shape, mold. I guess fashion could actually be. I'm thinking more fashion like, clothes and stuff like that, not fashion as in like the way you fashion it or something like that. Let's try that. Adapt to fit one's needs. Okay, that makes sense. That definitely does make sense. And it's the green one. So I think that's the lowest one, or is the yellow one the lowest one? I don't remember. Water, electric, telephone, gas, maybe? Although, is telephone really a utility? Because, it's not guaranteed in most places. You can get it through like an ISP or a telephone company. Cats, pharaoh, carpenter. I'm thinking like biblical, relate this pharaoh and carpenter. Jesus, carpenter, pharaoh, Egypt. I'm gonna try gas, telephone, electric, and water as like utilities. Utilities, okay, makes sense. Writer, write, carpenter, fire, right. Pharaoh, cats, I think makes sense because it's like Egyptian type thing, because they have like the cat stuff, like the Sphinx and all of that. I don't know. Egyptian and army, maybe? Or is it Egyptian carpenter and army? That's the thing that makes the most sense, kind of. 1 away. Okay. Maybe it's like this. Pharaoh, cat, and army. And then pasta, maybe? And then like carpenter, fire, writer, right? No, that's not even correct at all. So, pharaoh, cats, army, writer, maybe? No, I have no clue. Kinds of ants: army, carpenter, fire, pharaoh. I don't think I've ever heard of pharaoh ants. I've heard of fire ants, carpenter ants. I've heard like an army of ants. I don't necessarily think I've heard of army ants. Copycat, copy pasta, copyright, copywriter. Okay. Yeah, this one would have been a little bit harder to think of. There's really nothing else pasta would have went with. Honestly. I could see copycat, copyright. Copywriter would have been a little bit harder to think of because you have some of these other different things there. So yeah, we got at least two out of the 4. And we got them in order too, I think, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe yellow goes first and then it's green. It might be yellow first, then green. I can't remember. But yeah, that is episode 1 of Connections, maybe possibly making its return to the channel. Give it a like if you liked the video. Let me know if there's any other like of these types of games, whether it be connections, other Wordle type games. I do Wordle and Polygonal on the channel, or anything like that. And I'll see you next time.